Well, here we are in Yad Vashem in Jerusalem. Could you just tell me your name and what your job is?
Babafemi Akinrinade is my name, and I teach at Western Washington University in Bellingham, Washington State, the United States.
And what sort of things do you teach?
I teach classes related to law, international law specifically, and international human rights. I also teach in the area of mass atrocities, the Holocaust, genocides, transitional justice, and the like.
Okay. And has it been harder to do your work since October 7? Has that had any impact on your work?
Well, October 7 and the aftermath, it's introduced complexities into the teaching effort, and particularly because we want us to factor in what is going on today to make the classes as realistic as possible. So it's not just theory and something which is related to the past. People must be able to relate to what's going on and relate it to the subjects in the classroom. So it's a little more difficult in the sense that students expect that aspects of this conflict should be brought into the classroom discussions. Whether it's on par with it or not, they still want some forum for dealing with it. So we have to deal with that and ensure that we don't neglect what you're supposed to do in favor of what is going on.
And do you have challenges because some of your students may feel that the sort of Black Lives Matter issue or other challenges, gun violence, whatever, in the United States are more significant than what may be happening in Gaza, or are they concerned about all those three things?
I think it's a combination of all of those, because everything we teach, there must be some there must be a way to demonstrate its relevance to their lives today. So the issues which students face, which society face, some of these are mirrored in what's going on in Gaza, whether it be issues of race, gender, class, and all of that. And everything is enveloped in this conflict. So some people expect that the issues be examined with that lens, but it's not always the case that it can be done exactly as they wish. But at the same time, we have to make efforts to address those things so that they will see that what we are doing is relevant to their lives. So whether it's BLM or gun violence or other issues of race or xenophobia, all of those are merged in this particular conversation.
And how do you explain why what happened in the Holocaust is relevant to students in the United States?
Well, if we look at the background to the Holocaust and all that led to the Holocaust, issues of anti-Semitism and the Nazi control of power in Germany and all that, and how contemporary democracies are grappling with those issues, they see sort of some connection with all of those issues. And what do we do to prevent such things from happening again? Not that one expects that there will be wholesale genocide of Jews again, but where genocide is likely to occur, what lessons do we derive from those spaces, from the Holocaust, which we can apply to these places? And then in the aftermath of the Holocaust, what happened? Issues of justice particularly, because looking at it from the framework of law, issues of justice and how do we ensure that justice is served when people commit atrocities. So the lessons from the Holocaust are very relevant to contemporary issues.
Yes. And just speaking about your time here at the conference, it's nearly finished now. One or two things that you've found thought-provoking, useful? What has it meant for you to be here in Jerusalem?
It's been quite helpful to sort of have further education about what's new or what's going on in the field of Holocaust education, and particularly the use of social media, AI, and the challenges which they pose in dealing with communicating issues, genocides and all that, contemporary audiences, issues of anti-Semitism and how to address them, and how to deal with the fear that particularly Jewish communities face in the light of October 7.
Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to me today.
Thank you.